to the GSA Focus onboard process. We're very excited to get you into the GSA Multiple Award Schedule program. This onboard video will cover 1. How to get in touch with GSA Focus, 2. Using the portal, and 3. Just an overview of the GSA process that you're starting here today. Now, every company has a different set of challenges throughout this process. The government has a reputation for being difficult to work with, and the GSA usually lives up to that. But I think you will find our customer success and operations teams to be very fast and very knowledgeable. We complete everything we can on your behalf along the way, and we do our best to keep you updated. Communication and transparency are important to us, so please let me know if you ever need anything at all. Below, you'll find my email, phone number, and a way to set an appointment with a customer support specialist. Now, let's learn about the GSA Focus portal.
Welcome to the GSA Focus portal. So this is the main page, contact. This is how to get in touch with GSA Focus. Help and video are just how to use the portal. So let's go over all of the components. We can see there are 15 total requests. We are set at a 15-day deadline. There's a little message here. This is really the most important part. You can get in touch and schedule a call to go over any questions or issues you're having. Now let's dive right in here. You can see these are the 15. 2 of these are just subheaders. So stage 1, general documents, and stage 2, offerings and support. Nothing's needed there. They just kind of section out into kind of 3 different areas. The very first one is the agreement. And it's a live form, so you can just click here and go ahead and just fill in the form, company name, all of the details, and then you just submit it. It's just like DocuSign. Easy stuff. And once you're done with that, it'll change color and it'll show as completed. And stage 2, offerings and support. Nothing's needed there. They just kind of section out into kind of 3 different areas. Now, general documents. Items 3 through 11 are what I call low-hanging fruit. They're more or less pretty easy things to take care of. If you have any questions on those, we can just use this little message area right here. And usually within 1 to 2 hours, you'll get a message back with an answer. Now, stage 2 here, these are the more complicated items, the price list and project experience. So there's some guidance here. There is a video for you to watch that'll kind of educate you on what you need to know before you set out gathering these items. I definitely recommend kind of getting educated first and then going after them. I always recommend jump onto a Calendly and set something maybe a week, 10 days out with Carla. That way you can work through all of this and you can kind of build up your questions and just in one conversation, knock them all out and wrap everything up. Thank you so much and welcome aboard. We're very excited to get you into the GSA program.
Here at GSA Focus, we call this the process, and it describes how we work to get you into the GSA schedule program. The process is divided into 3 steps: document preparation, offer review, and award. Let's go over the document preparation stage. In onboarding, you gather all necessary documents and upload them into the portal. Once finished, the documents are sent over to the GSA Focus operations team and we begin the offer preparation. GSA Focus takes the handful of documents you sent over and we build out a GSA offer, which is a large package of documents prepared in a specific way that the GSA requires. The GSA offer is a proposal in response to the GSA's solicitation guidance. It includes company documents like org chart, financials, insurance certificate, terms and conditions, pricing proposal, past performance, technical proposal, and much more. When completed, GSA Focus uploads and submits your offer package into the GSA offer system. The next stage is the offer review. Within 1 to 2 weeks of submitting the offer, a gatekeeper will conduct an initial pass-fail review. If the offer is found to be incomplete, then GSA will issue a rejection statement with guidance to make the necessary adjustments. Rejections are common, and they sound bad, but are actually a very helpful part of the process. The GSA is good about rejecting quickly, so very little time is lost. If the gatekeeper is satisfied with the initial review of the offer, they assign it to a GSA contract specialist for a deeper review. The next step is clarifications, where the GSA has questions about the details or needs to see further documentation. Clarifications take place for several rounds usually, until the GSA is satisfied with all offer documents and details. After the offer review, we move into the final stage, the award. This begins with negotiations, where we will have a Zoom meeting with the GSA to negotiate terms and conditions. This covers the general discount, volume discounting, and other terms and conditions. GSA Focus is very involved in negotiations as a guide and an advisor. We make sure your contract terms will serve you well for the life of this 20-year contract. After negotiations, we seal the deal on a document called the Final Proposal Revision, or FPR. The GSA will then work on the award process in its system. The award usually happens around 1 to 2 weeks after negotiations. GSA Focus will work on registration, final uploads, and everything needed to stage your company in the GSA systems. Now, let's go over the timeline and the possibility of expedite. The expected timeline of the GSA process is about 6 months, plus or minus 2 months. The document preparation stage typically takes about 3 to 5 weeks. The offer review stage takes the longest, 12 to 20 weeks. The award stage is usually quick, 2 to 3 weeks. The GSA Fastlane program can take the review time down to 6 to 12 weeks total, but you must have an agency buyer lined up and ready to buy through GSA. If this is the case, let GSA Focus know. We have a great process to facilitate this.
Thank you so much and welcome aboard. We're very excited to get you into the GSA program.